Hello, this is Paulina Mazunina, and this is another project for English Composition 11.2, which is based on my paper argument, and I'm going to talk about danger of religion in public schools of the United States of America. So there are three main reasons why religion can be dangerous in the public schools of the United States. So the first of all, incompetence of teachers. And of course, it's impossible to teach religion as a school subject without proper specific education for that. David Ward, in his article "Religion in Public Schools: America is Religious but also Illiterate of Religion," indicates one of the main problems of teachers. He says that they are illiterate of religion. Ward also provides statistical data from Pew Research Center's Forum on Religion in Public Schools Live of 2010 that demonstrates that the percentage of public schools teachers who cannot even lead class in prayers, which is 89%. 36 of them can offer comparative religion course, and only 23% of American teachers can read from the Bible as example of literature. While on the opposite side, Diane Moore, the director of the Religious Literacy Project and coordinator for the Religious Studies and Education Certificate, she claims that in teaching about religion, public school teachers draw on the following methodological approaches, such as historical, it's literary, it's traditions-based, something like that. However, the Moore's given expressions is untrue, and it just contradicts statistics provided by Pew Research Center. In fact, the incompetence of most public school teachers, it just doesn't allow them to provide proper religion education without any proper methodological approaches, because teaching about religion or teaching of religion without appropriate methods can harm children and develop even complete ignorance in religion. So another equally important factor of why religion should not be taught in the public schools is the right of religious freedom of children. Cameron emphasized that there are almost 11 million students from immigrant households in public schools, accounting for 1 in 5 public school students. So it means that there are almost 11 million students with different religions, and even some of them without any religious preferences in the public schools. So the danger of teaching religion is in potential breaking children's right for freedom of religion and their beliefs. To confirm the reference to borrow, Ingvild Plesner, he's the professor of the University of Oslo, and she provides in her work the legal limitations to freedom of religion or belief in school education. She provides the definition of religion, and she says that freedom of religion or belief as a human right includes intimal and external, individual and collective, public and private dimensions. So basically, by teaching religion in the public schools, children can deprive of such dimensions. Children have to feel free about their beliefs. However, learning about different religions, can lead children to misunderstanding. Moreover, teaching about religion can impact children negatively because the way their religion will be taught in public school will more than likely be different from the way their parents taught them about it. which could cause great controversy, and as a result children may face a question of which religion is true and which one is true or untrue, and a dilemma that can be answered. So the last problem is that comes up when there is a question about whether the religion should be taught in public schools or it should not be taught in, is just incompatibility between religion and science, and it's just in general. In this case, the danger of religion, the teaching religion in public schools appears as an internal conflict among pupils by studying of natural science at the same time with religion. The Michael Roth, a learning scientist at the University of Victoria, in his article "Science and Religion in the High School Physics Classes," revisiting the source materials of the interaction of scientific and religion discourses, emphasize that science and religion are two incompatible domains, and certain topics can only be addressed in either a scientific or a religious way. So many people who support religion education in school would say that many scientists are religious, or vice versa. However, when there is a question about children who are experiencing learning different aspects of adult life through scientific approaches, it just leads to internal conflicts among them. And actually, Roth illustrates one of the conflicts that students face while they study physics, and it's so he just claims that children experience great conflict while moving from science context to a religious context. So science is incompatible with religion in public schools because two subjects just can't be perceived by children correctly, which can even lead to internal conflicts. Alright, so just to sum everything up. So religion studies is a big problem in modern life. It's obviously for many people religion is an integral part of their lives that is perceived mostly through their church or family experience. And an attempt to create a single uniform religion class to be taught in the public schools will definitely cause more troubles than benefits, because it would be simply impossible to provide such a great number of qualified teachers to accommodate all the aspects of such a broad spectrum of religions that pupils would have to study in schools. So the religions just should not be taught in the public schools of the United States.